Tech giant Apple chose the Channel Islands as a new haven to continue avoiding billions in taxes, the Paradise Papers show. The company picked Jersey as an alternative after a 2013 crackdown on its controversial tax practices in the Republic of Ireland, they reveal. Apple moved the firm holding most of its huge untaxed offshore cash reserve to the Channel Island, allowing it to avoid billions of tax around the world, but has insisted the secretive new structure had not cut its taxes. It told the BBC it remained the world's largest taxpayer, paying about £26 billion in corporation tax over the past 3 years, and that it had followed the law. The revelation is the latest from the Paradise Papers, a huge leak of financial documents that is throwing light on the world of offshore finance. Until 2014, Apple had been exploiting a loophole in tax laws in the US and the Republic of Ireland known as the Double Irish. This allowed Apple to funnel all its sales outside of the Americas, currently about 55% of its revenue, through Irish subsidiaries that incurred hardly any tax. Instead of paying Irish corporation tax of 12.5%, or the US rate of 35%, its foreign tax payments rarely amounted to more than 5% of its foreign profits and dipped below 2% in some years. The European Commission calculated the rate of tax for one of Apple's Irish companies for 1 year had been just 0.005%. After the EU announced in 2013 that it was investigating Apple's Irish arrangement, the Irish government decided that firms incorporated there could no longer be stateless for tax purposes. In order to keep its tax rates low, Apple needed to find an offshore financial center that would serve as the tax residency for its Irish subsidiaries. The Paradise Papers, seen by the BBC, show that Apple chose Jersey, a UK Crown dependency that makes its own tax laws and has a 0% corporate tax rate for foreign companies. The documents show Apple's 2 key Irish subsidiaries, Apple Operations International (AOI), believed to hold most of Apple's massive $252 billion overseas cash hoard, and Apple Sales International (ASI), were managed in Jersey from the start of 2015 until early 2016, enabling Apple to continue avoiding billions in tax around the world. Apple's 2017 accounts showed they made $44.7 billion outside the US and paid just $1.65 billion in taxes to foreign governments, a rate of around 3.7%, less than a sixth of the average rate of corporation tax in the world. The Jersey connection has been revealed after Apple's legal advisors, in March 2014, sent a questionnaire to Appleby, a leading offshore finance law firm and source of much of the Paradise Papers leak. It asked what benefits different offshore jurisdictions, the British Virgin Islands, Bermuda, the Cayman Islands, Mauritius, the Isle of Man, Jersey and Guernsey, could offer Apple. The document asked key questions such as was it possible to obtain an official assurance of tax exemption, and could it be confirmed that an Irish company might conduct management activities without being subject to taxation in your jurisdiction. Leaked emails also make it clear that Apple wanted to keep the move secret and for it only to be discussed amongst personnel who need to know. The latest revelations come after the leaks showed some of the Queen's private money is invested in offshore funds in the Caribbean. The Duchy of Lancaster, which manages investments for the Queen's £520 million private estate, reportedly invested around £10 million in funds based in Bermuda and the Cayman Islands. The 13.4 million documents were obtained by the German daily Süddeutsche Zeitung and shared with other international media organizations. More about Paradise Papers: Apple Jersey tax havens reuse content.